We've all heard the idea that small towns are friendly, while big cities are impersonal. But is this really true? Sociable Cities is a SSHRC-funded research project headed by Professors Mervyn Horgan and Sarah Lienema, supervising a research team of 5 graduate students to examine the ways that strangers interact in urban public spaces. Lots of social scientific research focuses on negative interactions in public space. While we're interested in those, we are also looking at how public spaces shape and are shaped by small everyday sociable interactions. We've conducted hundreds of hours of systematic observation of public spaces such as skate parks, dog parks, and ice rinks. We've written for and appeared in both academic and popular media, discussing what we see as millions of tiny acts of solidarity that make for vibrant, open, and inclusive public spaces. Despite Canadians' collective anxiety and uncertainty in the face of COVID, we have collectively innovated the way we connect to others. In a series of interviews with city dwellers across the first 2 waves of the pandemic, our participants reported that they were saying hello to strangers in the street more, chatting more with neighbors, and generally making a conscious effort to connect with strangers during this pandemic. In these interviews, we noted, perhaps unsurprisingly, that pets bring people together. No one can resist someone else's adorable dog. Some public spaces encourage sociability by their design. For example, ample communal space, seating and resting places, public washrooms, and other public amenities make for better public spaces and more sociable interactions across various kinds of social difference. Building future public spaces with this in mind may encourage more positive sociable interactions and community building, even after the pandemic is over. Non-commercial public spaces, like the free outdoor public ice rinks and skate parks we observed in our research, are important because they allow for a mix of ages and abilities to share space without much of a cost barrier to participation, and the understanding that new skaters will fall and accidents like collisions and near misses do happen, keep the atmosphere helpful, inclusive, and playful. Previous research on environments that require more skill, like hockey-specific ice times, tend to foster more social exclusion and competition. The beauty of outdoor public ice rinks, and skate parks too, is that not everyone is expected to know what they're doing. Is it possible to use the terrible collective experience of the pandemic as a springboard into a new sociable future for Canada's urban public spaces? Research from the Sociable Cities project uniquely positions us to think anew about public spaces and how they can cultivate and enhance positive encounters between strangers as our cities continue to grow.